G'day, today we're going to have a look at the weekly challenge in mini motorways. This one is set in Chiang Mai. So we have, it's the week of the 6th of January. We start with all 9 motorways. We're awarded half the number of road tiles each week, so those motorways will come in handy early, and we start with 4 bridges. So we want to avoid using our motorways if we can and only use them if an emergency, essentially, but I suppose it is a positive that we won't have to spend our weekly purchases on those motorways, because if we were buying a motorway in a game where you're only getting half the road tiles, we'd only be getting 5 road tiles with the motorway. So the benefit here as well is that we're going to get at least 10 at least 10 road tiles each turn as well. As well as hopefully seeing a lot more roundabouts and bridges than we otherwise would. Do a change up of the colors again. So normally we'd be seeing yellow and blue early. Now I guess we've got green a lot higher than I previously did. I think definitely on this one our preference is going to be roundabouts than bridges. Then, I mean, possibly even more road tiles, and then traffic lights. Still don't ever really use them. I actually think they could combine the double road tiles and traffic lights together. Might actually make them worth with the value of the other things that they're offering up. And even then, I'd still just end up with a pile. On a roundabout just for that setup we've got going on here. I'll just pause for a second before this gets out of hand. You get able to cut through around that way. So that those two don't have to share a motorway. Sorry, a road. Word motorway on my mind. Really funky little road that lower purple has though. Oh, with how many yellows we're picking up on the left side there, I'd say that right side yellows can stop worrying about him and go the other way. That sort of solves my need for a roundabout up there too. More the lower purple that we now want the roundabout for. Those two left houses definitely make that lower purple much smoother road, but I think for now we're going to need the backup of those two guys on the right. Long journey for pink. crazy that we can't fix this because we accidentally bumped out. Yeah, we are starting to have the issue of road tiles. 15. I don't think it's worth it, especially when I'm down only one bridge. Alright, so we're going to make this guy connect there. And this purple is temporarily going to have a motorway. Now, I'm actually going to change my mind on that. This purple over here is going to get the motorway. There. And this guy can go help out with... Pink definitely is in a good argument to get given motorway at some point. Very odd. I don't quite understand why I went so far wide and then moped about having no road tiles available to me. Finally we get a roundabout. I think at this point we don't need one. All issues are solved. Quite nice how much green is just compact into a single location here for lots of houses. I'm dropping that other guy down just to hopefully avoid making this top section have a slow down due to congestion. Really awkward little spot there for that yellow. Probably my fault. I should have just cut down and used that space. Everyone's operating very smoothly at the moment though. These two greens at the top, we could actually have them come down and join this double green destination in the bottom right hand side. The cost of that would be that when we would just give the inks a motorway. We may well have to do anyway. Alright, well for the time being I'm just going to give that guy a motorway because there's no real logical anyone to be going over and helping out that yellow at the moment. I'm going to put the roundabout on this green still because I think that we're going to need to pull more guys from down here. Essentially what we can do is... Oh, I don't even need that anymore. I was going to say we can give them the motorway now. But, yeah, we don't need to because we've got these two guys just here. Which does mean that these three guys run down, go there. Get rid of these two guys who can turn around. These two guys can go up and help out the circular destination. What that does do as well, I think, so let's go connect there. I think that we want to connect this guy that way. A little bit wider, just in case any purples show up there. Okay, great. We've got a few orange that set themselves up nicely for that guy. We can keep them separate. This area here is being wasted. Valuable yellows just ending up in pointless spots. Okay, let's pause for a second. Nice little get. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of that road. Let's do that. And these two guys are back in play. Come down and do that. And a one bridge. Let's take it just in case. We could turn these two guys around, go like that, get rid of this guy, do that, so that this guy down the bottom gets 2 houses. Guy at the top has 4. Purple hub down here. Let's get second yellow there. We do still need yellows for this top right hand guy. Keep an eye on how many how many orange reds we gain in this top right hand corner. We can send guys around to this circular destination. I don't know if I've picked the right guys for this. This is a weird little layout, the 2 different sets here. Really about who's closest to what. And the sort of the division of labor. So this yellow here, we can get him to go up and be helping hand for the yellow over here that's struggling. Crazy the amount of guys we've ended up with here. That is a really nice get. Only we could afford to connect them. Well, we can get rid of that motorway. Eagerly await our 10 tiles. We've got 3 bridges, so let's take the 15 since we are struggling with road tiles. So we'll get those 2 guys connected. Get these guys connected. We'll turn him around, turn that guy down. Get those 4 guys connected, and then we'll use a motorway. Get them down there. I feel like these 3 guys are actually the closest ones for him, and these 2 guys are then the closest for him. Really want a, just gonna leave them like that for now. Okay, so what do we want to go do for this guy? We might go motorway to him? Maybe motorway to those 2 just to give him 2. Yeah, having a weird little traffic jam up here with these guys. You can see all people are being used. Get that guy connected. We do want these 2 connecting in here. I just have an issue with them being at the very front. So let's connect them at the back. What I'm going to do is I'm going to connect this to there. Pause for a second. I'm gonna get rejig this. We got these three guys to sort of be the front piece of that. Get these guys to connect like that, and then run down it there. Then we need to get this lot of guys down the bottom here. We're going to bounce them up to him. Okay, so because of the sort of space issue, we're going to take that guy out and give him south, and we'll take the other guy still go north. So 5 to the top guy, 4 to the bottom guy. We can shift this central guy to the bottom if he needs the numbers. Really been limited on roundabouts on this one. Guys not doing well. So and these guys around, get that yellow in there as well. So this guy's now a circular destination too. What would be really nice is to have these two guys. Well, what would be least ideal right now would be to have, say, someone just barge in and go over some of that road. So let's take these three guys, bounce them down there. We can cut that corner a little bit more because of where we've got that. It's already gone circular. Give him another friend. Roundabout. Okay, who needs a roundabout? I think these guys did. But there's not really a position. I guess if I go down there with the roundabout, these two can run down this way and connect in. So I realized these two yellows here actually connect in there. And they don't even need their own road. They can just use that guy's road. More yellow down the bottom here. This whole neighborhood in the top half of this yellow isn't really needed anymore. That could go somewhere else. Red is going crazy. I mean, with all these guys, I'm amazed that this guy's struggling so much. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this guy and this guy. We're going to disconnect everything else. So those four guys are looking after this guy at the bottom. Then going to take this green road out. We're going to put a motorway between there and there. Take these 3 reds. No road tiles left. Red is having a massive surge at the moment. very early for a surge. Really, we need a roundabout. They are just holding roundabouts. This guy, you can see, is just a disaster. Go down the bottom's winning, which hopefully suggests that the other ones are about to start turning stable as well. I'm going to bounce this out the tiniest bit. A bit higher. Do is put in that road piece there. These two guys to meet up. Hop over there just to help out. You can see all these guys at the back here aren't being used. So it's not like this guy at the top has a supply issue, it's just the speed that they're getting there. They're just coming around now. Okay, so now it's yellow's turn to surge. Let's get rid of that motorway. Let's put this motorway in. All of that. And because we've got rid of that, we can then get those guys just connected via the roundabout. What I think we want to do is try and find the furthest north point we can put a roundabout here, which is going to be there. Rid of that and try it again. There. Put that there. This guy there. Move that to there. This guy there. See if that helps this guy out. It's an ugly little roundabout setup we've got there. A few different yellows that could be helping this double destination yellow that were overlooked. Okay, now it's Pink's turn. So let's get these two guys. We can cut them through here. I think go help him out. Get that connection made as well to get these other purples over to help this guy. See, Pink is just having a big old surge. We've got these 5 purples down the bottom that can also help. Okay. So we need to mobilize to help this guy down here. So we are come help those guys. So, also got these guys. So we're just gonna. There's no point in losing while holding on to motorways. So let's try and shift the guys that we can. Basically, we've got so many circular destinations that even just surviving a few seconds is really ramping up the passengers. So these temporary fixes are just pushing us hundreds of spots ahead. Not necessarily hundreds of spots, hundreds of passengers ahead. Unlike him, we can gain that motorway back, so we've got one spare. Let's turn this guy down, because let's go down the bottom. Although we've got, let's go down here that can help out as well. We have the road tiles. Amazingly, we're still real lean on road tiles. Alright, which problem do we want to focus on? I don't quite know how we'd help this yellow over here that's on the far right, still pretty bad. He's got about as much help as anyone could get. Yellow up there. Just added a few more houses for him. Terrible traffic jam down the bottom for this guy. I mean, you can see everyone's about to go here, so just got to basically ride it to the sunset. And it's a question of who's going to go. Green down the bottom's done incredibly well for only having 3 guys. Let's give him a tiny little boost to end this, even if they'll ever get there or not. Oh, purple at the top. Alright, 5,400. It's pretty early in the week. Let's see where that puts us. At 1%, that's what it's nice to be. Number 14. Not too bad. So if we'd lasted another split second, we could have got all the way up to 11. Any questions or comments, feel free to chuck them below. And until next time, catch you later. See ya.